Ah, okay, let's see what to make today. Oh, we got some dev notes. Let's see. We are listening. All right, let's tick that one off the list for the 2024. All right, guys, welcome back. So we have some new developer updates, which I don't normally cover on the channel because most of the time, and to be fair, even throughout this actual dev notes, we're not going to cover all of it because a lot of time it's just waffle. They just sit there, say, hey, this is what we've done. We're aware of the issues. We're going to make it better. And in fact, when they say that, they somehow make it worse. You know, a lot of the community right now is obviously very negative, but towards obviously a lot of this game, and, you know, rightfully so, right? So, you know what, for this video, let's be a bit optimistic and talk about some things coming. And that is obviously a new collaboration. They kind of tease it a little bit, not really, but we can break it down. New festival character, and of course as well, 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. So yeah, we're gonna breeze through most of it because we just don't care. Okay, so I want to do a quick update on this because I'm surprised people still don't know our normal pattern that we've been following for the last 2 years. Like, our banner schedule, we know when things are coming because we follow the exact same pattern of the last 2 years, right? However, they've done things differently. So our normal banner schedule was January, we get nothing. February, we get a festival. March, we get nothing. April, we get a collaboration. May, we get a festival. June, we get nothing. July, we get a fest. August, we get a collab. September, we get a festival. October, we get a collaboration. And November and December, we get festival characters. That basically meant during the months of January, March, and also June, we got nothing, right? That they were normally just like, you know, standard update banners, you know, basically a filler. When Netmarble decided to change it and add in 2 festivals, that being for March and also June, which would have normally been a grace period to start saving diamond for the next banner. And of course, in January, we also got a collaboration. So they've, in terms of adding festivals and collaborations, they've only added 1 collab and also 2 extra festivals this year. So them saying they're going to update the festival cycle is irrelevant for the rest of the year because we already have our exact pattern. We know at the end of this month we're getting a festival. We know at the end of next month we're getting a club. And we know for the end of the year, for November, December, we're getting festival. So this won't take effect until literally next year, January, if they decide to not do something for January and go back towards the same pattern. But honestly, I don't think that's going to happen. We're going to forget about it, and then boom, we get a collab, and boom, we get a festival, and we're back in that same pattern. Training Cave, getting a full skip button. Nice, we don't mind it. So supposedly you can clear through the Demon King, but like do multiple clears at once. But they do talk about this update coming in September, which is going to be obviously our festival slot. So once again, I mean, we know a collab's coming in September, right? But still, they're saving a big update for September. That, if anything, just confirms a festival is coming, even though it's basically already confirmed anyway. Okay, so they do mention 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. A new minigame, Percival's Adventure. We are planning to add some new minigames to add some freshness towards the minigames that players enjoy, which, to be fair, what are minigames? Is it the only Hawk run? That's based on the minigame we got, and then we get some returner ones like that. Twigger one where you tap left and right was actually pretty fun. The minigame we're preparing for everyone to enjoy is based on the concept of the 4 Nights Apocalypse and based on a major game format, of course. So, like right now, like I'd always just have like that drop game where it's a very popular game in Japan. So once again, it's probably going to be some sort of like popular game from Japan that is going to be reskinned for Percival's Adventure. We hope these mini games you'll be able to enjoy at least a little of the world of the 4 Nights Apocalypse that you've been waiting for. So yeah, I'm really hoping this is to say, yo, 4 Nights content's coming towards the game, because right now we have a big problem with the fact that we get collabs at the end of every month and we get festivals, and right now 4 Nights Apocalypse isn't really in a spot to get festivals. So it looks like they're going to be dropping 4 Nights for like part 2s, like how we got for Escanor, which is a really bad thing because I've seen a lot of like negative comments in the community towards 4 Nights Apocalypse saying it's not hype. Like I saw Nagato say it's not hype, and you know, rightfully so, right? They dropped it for Escanor's part 2. It got overshadowed by Escanor, the hypest character we've gotten this year, right? No one's really going to care for Percival. They also, it wasn't even a full release. It was a prologue, and they made him a sub-slot character, and they didn't really give him an interesting kit. Like, I'll probably put it on screen. This is about the drama about getting 17's character for like a week ago or 2 now, where someone did say, people don't want 17 characters. We want good 17 characters. Gelda is like a perfect example of a character that I was a big fan of, and I was stressing so much in the community saying, hey guys, she does deserve to be a festival. She is a really hyped character. And the amount of comments I got like a year or 2 ago saying she doesn't even deserve to be a step up, and people are downplaying the character. And what happened? She came out and she was actually good in the game. She's a broken character, and now she's considered quite hyped because people actually care because she's actually good in the game. So if they made Percival and 4 Nights characters better, and good in the game and gave the unique, interesting kits towards the Fortnite characters rather than giving them towards all the OCs and all of the actual collab characters, then hey, people would actually care. Also, if they hyped it up a little bit, instead of dropping it for a part 2 towards Escanor, drop it for the end of the month where they have a festival, they have a countdown, they have a big hype celebration towards it. People would actually care. Also, I saw this comment on Reddit. Someone said no one was hyped for Percival and Tristan. Don't know why they brought Tristan. Tristan's not for 4 nights, but you know, of course no one cares for Tristan. It's the one from the 70 Sins. It's not even from the movie or even... Like, if we get Tristan for 4 nights, people are going to be hyped for that. That's going to be such a cool character. But yeah, this does mean they're going to add the new Percival minigame likely during the 4 nights update, which, I mean, I hope it's for September. And if they really want to do it for September, that means it could be a festival character. And at this point, I know it's very far in the future in terms of 4 nights content. Just drop Lancelot, like, bring hype towards 4 nights, like, drop Lancelot, make him a festival character, drop the new Percival minigame along with him. That'd be sick. Or if not, with Percival, we're going to get a festival. No, we will be getting a festival in September, which, I mean, my prediction was, you know, 4 Commandment Mael, and then boom, we get a part 2, Donnie, Nassians, or like Annie, one of the 3, and then you'll get the Percival minigame too. Who knows? But yeah, man, just once again, reading it weekly, watching it as well. There's so many cool characters, especially we get towards like the end half of season 1 with Leona. You get like, I think I can say it's in the anime now, but like Demon Gila, you know, there's gonna be so many cool characters that I can't wait to see. You know, Chaos Galen and Melascalar. Oh, we're going to be eating when we get there. And, like, people just don't know about it. It's so frustrating. Okay, so the final thing I'll talk about, and this is a hint towards a collaboration. So, you know, let me know what you'll think in the comments below, right? So, the event boss battle reorganization. They basically say that the bosses already in game are... You know, they buffed them up to make it a bit more challenging, but, you know, they've been the same thing over and over again, right? Where now what they're talking about is in order to bring back fun and challenging early events boss and finding strategies to share, the development team is considering implementing a method in which players can challenge an event boss with a higher difficulty. So, you know, I think what's it like right now? Like Extreme's like the hardest or something like that? We might do something like the, you know, final bosses where you have like Nightmare or... you know, legend difficulty, right? And they do say that they're going to be planning to do this in October, which is very interesting because, like I said at the start of the video, October is our collab spot, which doesn't really give a hint at what's coming, but they do say, kind of just the way I'm reading it right now is, oh, we're going to be returning bosses and making there a harder difficulty challenge. So, in anything, that may confirm that October could be a rerun collaboration because they're going to be returning an existing boss battle and making a legendary difficulty of it, which, once again, that's kind of cool, right? But also could mean, hey, we're doing a new collaboration in October, and we might be adding a new boss fight that will have a high rarity difficulty. Because, even though I don't know, October for the last 2 years now have been new collaborations. Last year, we got over the Overlord, and in the year before that, we got Shield Hero. So, October normally for us have been new collaborations. So, hey, getting a Shangri-La Frontier collaboration in October, which is what I'm predicting, and in getting a new legendary difficulty boss fight, that actually make a lot of sense towards the IP, because that whole anime and like series is all about boss fights and, you know, fighting the Omega level, you know, legendary rarity boss fight. So, you know what, that could be a hint towards Shangri-La Frontier, who knows? But yeah, that's kind of all I want to talk about. Once again, with all the negativity in the community right now, like a bunch of everyone complaining, and rightfully so, I want to be a bit optimistic and say, hey, you know what, Fortnite has come back, maybe. And, you know, whenever we get anything hitting towards Fortnite Apocalypse, it's the only thing that's really keeping this game alive for me right now, because it's not the OCs, it's not the collaborations, honestly, do like what I want. But, like, you know, I really want to get Fortnite Apocalypse back in the game. And, you know, maybe we'll get part 1, chapter 1, the official release, because it was only the prologue. It wasn't actually a full release, and I hope they do more of it. And if they do, you know, a new boss... And if they do a new banner, give us a new boss fight, give us a new mini game, give us a live stream, give us a festival character 4 nights. You know, give us more content around 4 nights, and that will bring hype towards the game and hype towards 4 nights to where people will be looking forward towards it, especially if you start doing the cool characters. So guys, thank you for watching today's video, and yeah, peace.